What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Phoenix adventure today. Today brings us to our very first ever trip to Silver Dollar City. I've been dying to come here for so long, and I finally actually got the opportunity. We've planned this trip for over a year now. We're finally here. So today we are going to be checking out the coasters, riding all the absolutely amazing things that I've been wanting to do, such as Thunderation, Time Traveler, Outlaw Run, all the world-class coasters in a theme park that is voted, I think, #1 theme park. I'm pretty sure. If it's not this year, it has been voted before. So it is going to be a great day. Unfortunately, it is going to be the hottest day of the year. So let's go ahead, jump in the park, and check out what this place has to offer.
Sounds interesting.
On the count of three. One,
Milking.
two, three. Undivorced. Hey, looky there. Somebody done went and shot my wife.
That's a real shame. It really is.
It was an accident.
No, they did not. Absolutely unavoidable.
Yeah.
Couldn't be helped, none.
Yep.
Hey, wait a minute. You reckon she dead?
She must be. Her mouth ain't moving.
Ah,
You the lawman, you can.
I see a bad man rising. Wait a minute.
We scared the voice out of her.
You mean she can't talk good?
Oh, I should have shot her years ago. Man, this worked out a lot better than I thought it could.
I would say so.
Hey, why don't we go down to Lake Silver and do us some fishing?
I like your thinking. Hey, you know, I heard Stewie talking him a perch about that bit the other day.
Ooh, I saw a bass in there like that.
Really? I ain't here telling this barracuda down there.
Yeah. She's all yours, buddy.
Ah! Hey, that is your wife!
Yeah, you can. No, but we have to leave it at 5. Just put that in mind. That was like the they did prerequisite.
chosen to participate in an exciting time travel experiment. Please step into the seats in front of you and ensure all new service.
Alright guys, we decided to do Time Traveler first since I expected this to be the most extreme coaster here because I'm not a fan of going backwards. I've never ridden a spinning coaster before, so I wasn't sure what to expect out of this, but honestly, it was nowhere near what I expected. I mean, and that's a good thing because it was a whole lot of fun. Like, I really enjoyed this, and I'm hoping we actually get to do this a couple more times today because this was a whole lot of fun. It wasn't anywhere near as intense as I thought it was going to be, or dizzying, because I was really afraid it was going to be extremely dizzying, and I've never have ridden anything like that before, so I just didn't know what to expect, and it turned out to be a fantastic ride, really good. A little shorter than what I thought, but not all that bad at all. So a whole lot of fun. And your thoughts?
Yes, I was kind of nervous as well. Never went back on a spinning coaster, but it was actually fun.
Yep, a whole lot of fun. All right, so from here we're going to move on to Thunderation, which is right next door. So we just got off of Thunderation. We are now heading down into Fireman's Landing. We're going to do Mystic Falls next. My thoughts on Thunderation: I've always heard it was one of the best aero mine train coasters. It didn't disappoint. It's an aero, so yeah, it was a little rough. She found it a lot more rougher than I did. Maybe it could have been the sides we were on.
I think it's just my back and neck actually where it's already messed up anyway. So
Yeah.
that's the reason most of it was as rough as it was.
Well, you're a trooper for doing all this with me anyway.
Thank you, baby.
But as far as Thunderation goes, I really enjoyed it. I would totally ride it again.
Nope.
I may end up riding again without you.
Maybe.
But now, like I said, we are heading down to Mystic Falls to check that one out because it's really hot and we're going to get soaking wet. So we'll see you guys at that one. Alright guys, so we were going to do Mystic Falls, but unfortunately Mystic Falls is closed at the moment. We went and ate, we come back around. There was a boat up on the lift, and the boats had moved into the station stuff, so there will probably be reopening it soon, which is a good thing, because I really don't want to come all the way this way and not get to ride Mystic Falls. So we decided we're going to do Outlaw Run, which is where we're headed to right now. It says there's a 0-minute wait on the app. Probably about 10 minutes, I would say.
I don't know, a lot of people's coming this way now.
There is a lot of people heading this way. But we are also heading back towards the front of the park a little bit too. So that's the plan. We're going to hit up Outlaw Run. We're going to come back around. We're going to do Flooded Mine. And then Wildfire is also closed right now at the moment. And Powder Keg doesn't say closed, it says delayed, which is everything on the other side of the park. So maybe we'll come back around and hit up Mystic Falls at that point.
Come here, I'll start you.
New restaurant or something. So we just did Wildfire for the first time. Really enjoyed this one.
Very nice.
Yeah, for an old B&M, nothing special about it. It's not a invert. It's not a launch coaster. It's not a floorless or anything like that. It's just your basic, still sit-down coaster. Quite enjoyable. Really loved it.
Yes.
And the theming on the inside. Now I've watched a ton of videos on this ride. And some things I've never seen in the videos. I'm going to try to get some video of that. We'll probably come back and ride this one again.
Yeah.
So I'll probably try to get some video of the inside of the Q station. The theming on this thing is absolutely amazing, as is everything here at Silver Dollar City, which is why we love Dollywood so much.
Absolutely.
So, all right, so my thoughts on the coaster itself, though, was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 silver dollars. Yeah? All right, so what's your thoughts on it?
Oh yes, it's very enjoyable. I mean, you know, I love the metal coasters anyways.
Well, I mean, a lot of the ones we've ridden today have been steel, but
Well,
this
I
one,
mean, it's more like a, yeah, but the other ones is more like you've got the wooden feel to it. All the
well, that was
vibrations,
Outlaw
the
Run.
shape.
Yeah, and the other ones were older and stuff too. You got
True.
an Aero Mine Train coaster. You've got Outlaw Run, which is one of the first RMCs, and then Time Traveler was good. We didn't seem to have a problem with Time Traveler.
I mean, it was alright.
Yeah, that was but that's like their latest coaster. So, all in all, What would you guys say on it? How many? 5. All right, so we both give it $5 silver dollars out of 5 silver dollars. And we're gonna try to do American Plunge next. We started to get on that before we got over here, but the line was starting to get quite long. So maybe it's died down a little bit now. We're gonna check that out, and then we're probably gonna go eat again. And then the only thing left we haven't ridden yet, coaster-wise, is Powder Keg. Powder Keg is still down. Hopefully it comes back up today, but we'll have to wait and see. In other words, it'd be the one coaster we don't get to ride after a 9-hour trip. So, yeah, there she goes again. All right, so that's gonna do it. We'll see you guys in a moment. Guys, we just did Mystic Falls for the first time, and I have gotten away at every single theme park we have gone to where we rode any kind of water ride via the one at Dollywood, the River Rapids there, Daredevil Falls, that was the name of it, and then pretty much every single thing we get on, I've gotten away with a sprinkle. As you can see, I am soaked. We both are, head to toe. This ride will get you wet. There's no escaping it. It will definitely get you wet.
We had to stay in line for a while.
Yes, there was a 95-minute wait when we got on it. Right now, I mean, they're getting ready to close it down again for maintenance real quick, they said, at 4:30. But the line, by the time we were getting on, had dwindled down to, I don't know, what, a 10-minute wait?
Felt
if
like that, maybe.
Yeah, so there's a chance we could probably do this again later.
Yeah, the catch in time.
Yeah.
It's still hot. The sun's coming back out. Well, shade a little bit. But
Yeah.
with the getting down for maintenance, there might be a lot of people wanting to go back to it.
This is a fun, unique ride. It's River Rapids with a twist because you got the vertical lift that takes the raft up, and then you slide down a little bit and then down. We ended up going down the slide backwards ourselves. But yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. 5 out of 5?
Oh, I give it a 10.
Yeah.
10.
Well, we only have 5, so definitely recommend this one. I would say watch the times, see if you can get on it when it's not that long of a wait. If you're here on a weekend, it's probably going to be a long wait. But you will definitely, if you're wanting to cool off, it will definitely get you soaked, more so than probably any other ride in this park. All right, so we're going to head over to Powder Keg because Powder Keg, I noticed, had reopened, so we're heading over to that next.
Beware, once you're explosive nature.
Hands down, heads back, and have a blast.
guess so. As you can see, my hair is a bit of a mess because we rode Mystic Falls earlier and we got soaked, and then we've been riding coasters, which is obviously going to wet my hair everywhere. But besides the point, we just got off Powder Keg for the very first time ever, and that was an exciting coaster. I wasn't sure about it, how smooth it would be, because it is what I consider to be a Frankenstein coaster. Originally, it used to be a half log flume, half coaster, a water coaster basically, called Buzzsaw Falls. For some reason, I don't remember exactly why. I think it was just a maintenance thing. They closed it and they built Powder Keg in its place. But not just in its place, they reused some of the track of Buzzsaw Falls. And then they built new track to that. So it's like two different kinds of track put together. I don't know where one begins and where the other one ends. But I thought because of that, it would be more of a... Yeah, I thought it would be a lot more rough than what it was. And it wasn't so bad. It was actually one of the smoother ones that we've ridden today, next to Time Traveler and Wildfire, which were both really smooth coasters. But we are getting ready to do Fire in the Hole for the first time ever and the last time ever, because they are closing it this year. This is the last time to get your rides in on Fire in the Hole, because next year it won't be around. Kinda. So they haven't announced it yet. Everybody kind of knows they're doing Fire in the Hole 2.0, which will be using RMC track. It'll still be a dark ride as far as we know. We don't know a whole lot about it other than the manufacturer's RMC track. We know where it's being built. The building is built. It's ready to go as far as I know. They just haven't really announced anything yet. I don't know if it's going to be half coaster, half dark ride, if it's just going to be all dark ride. But we'll find out next month when they make the announcement in August. I believe it was going to be August 14th. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be August 14th is when they're going to make the announcement. So not too much longer before we find out about that. But that's enough of that, because like I said, we are going to go ahead and jump onto...
Looks like a lot of people are
Yeah.
enjoying it themselves.
People are starting to jump into it right now, so we're going to join the line and get in there on it so we can get our ride in on that today. She's not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not. Just put it that way. I know it's going to be a rough one.
It most likely will be. We rode Blazing Fury at Dollywood. She did not like that. No, it was too rough for her. We imagine this is going to be probably a lot of the same thing, but we'll find out. All right, we'll let you know in a few minutes what we think of it. Alright guys, so we just got off of Fire in the Hole for our first and last time ever. Actually, probably not last time. We'll probably
Ride it again before it's over tonight.
Yep. She didn't think it was as bad as Blazing Fury.
Not even half as bad.
No. So she did enjoy it, which is good.
Yeah,
which
there are
means
two places that's kind of really rocky though. I mean, if you're not really expecting it.
there is a spot where you do a drop and you come back up out of this dip, and it kind of puts on brakes, and when it kind of slams on the brakes there a little bit, and the seats aren't exactly the most comfortable. They're really old. So that's the part that
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's just a typical dark ride. It's just like, just
Really
get on it and
peaceful,
enjoy
really,
it.
kinda.
Yeah,
I
for the
mean,
most part.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of spots that are just like, I
Wow.
think it's more or less meant for small families and stuff. But it's one of the oldest rides here in the park, and it's its last year. So that's mostly why we wanted to come down this year, is to ride that. So the fact that we did get to ride it, and that we'll probably get to do it again, unless it goes down
Right.
today. But
It is getting late. It's starting to get time.
it is starting to get late. We're going to try to do a couple of the other coasters again for a second time while we're here. But if we get a chance, we will try to come back over here and do Fire in the Hole again, because it's last year, and hopefully we can do it again. But, all right, well, all in all, how many silver dollars would you give the ride?
I give it 4.
4?
4.
I think you're just doing it for nostalgia.
Oh, no.
Just because it's like, I'm going to give it a 4 too,
I'm
and
going
I am
4.
giving it for nostalgia reasons. So, if I had to rate it and it wasn't its last year, I'd probably say a 3 or something like that. But
I liked it. The water.
I
That was
wasn't
cool.
expecting that. Now, except the one in Dollywood, Blazing Fury at Dollywood used to have that, but they had to get rid of it because it was a maintenance hassle. So
That's sad.
it was a little different of an effect than what they have here. The rides are similar, but still different. So if you've ridden one, you've kind of ridden this
Kinda.
one for the most part. It's a different story.
Theming.
Yeah, but all in all, you don't really know the story. going
No.
into it. I may eventually maybe do a video about the story of Fire in the
Okay.
Hole and like what its actual story is. So, but we're going to head out into the park. We're going to grab another bite to eat for the day, and then we're going to figure out what else we're going to ride, because at this point we've done everything at the park has to
That
offer.
we really, yeah.
Yeah,
that
we
really
did everything that
want.
we came down for. So we're just going to rewrite a couple of things that we enjoyed and enjoy the rest of the day at the park.
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit more food and ride.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's neat.
Just two. You know, I don't know a whole lot about the history of Silver Dollar City, but I'm pretty sure these are canon.
I want to know why you two stopped my train out here in the middle of rattlesnake country.
Stop to warn you.
Warn me about what?
Yankees!
Yankees.
Yep, there's nine of the biggest, ugliest Yankees you ain't never did see right up there around the bend. Each one's got a hickory war stick. They're slinging, they're swatting, and they can't hit nothing.
Well, they're swinging and swatting. Well, I can't hit nothing.
I believe they're New York Yankees. All right, folks, get your figured out by now. You're home. Let's drop the conductors up there looking for Yankees leaving off here with us. We're those two notorious train rock Bolins. I'm Alfie J. Bolin. That J is for genius. This here's my twin brother Ralphie. Everybody say hi, Ralphie.
Hi, Ralphie.
What I've got going on today here is a stick up.
You know what?
What?
You're this close to an idiot. Oh, you better.
All right, now hold on. What's going on up here?
Well, I walked all the way down St. Mary's Tunnel. I didn't see no Yankees.
No Yankees.
You have.
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Well, I came back, and you two were robbing the snack car, I guess. I'm gonna come down here and count to 3 and blast one of you two train robbers.
You're one of you two.
1,
You're one of you two.
2. Now, Ralph,
Yeah, I'm a candy free. Leave me alone.
take the only tree with the fork.
Really? Where?
There.
Oh. You all right, Ralph? Would you look at that? What? There was a fork in the tree. Now, how'd she know that? I don't know. She must be psychotic. Yeah.
Everybody give Alfie and Ralphie a big round of applause for letting our train go. They've been robbing trains all day and they will all night.
All right, guys, it is the end of the day here at the park. We have had absolutely incredible time. Again, I don't know which is better. I don't know if Dollywood is better or Silver Dollar City is better. It is very, very hard to choose. They both have things that are great about them. I think I should do a video comparing the two and trying to figure out which one is better, the pros and cons of each park. And maybe we can weigh those pros and cons and figure out which one is the better park out of them. But it is 10 o'clock. We didn't get to ride a whole lot of other stuff after we got all of our rides in on everything. But we did ride.
Drenched again.
We did ride Mystic Falls again. On the second time around, I did not get drenched.
Worse this time.
Yep, she got it worse this time. I looked out and only some legs in my shoes, and that was it. So me and water rides, they just hardly get me. So
You don't really like water rides, so what can you say?
no, I like the water rides. I don't like slides. I don't like water parks. That's the thing.
Well, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, like I said, end of the night, we had a great day here at Silver Dollar City. It has been fantastic. And we will most definitely try to come back here again next year for the new Fire in the Hole. They're not saying it, but we know what it is, right? You guys know. All right, so until then, wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And we'll see you on the next adventure.